If I told you to imagine a rat king, you'd probably think of a rat, wearing some robes, maybe a nice crown, surrounded by a pile of gold or something. You probably wouldn't think of this abomination. Ah yes, 16th century Europe, the century of the Renaissance and Germans finding weird clusters of rats with their tails stuck together. The second one being the more important thing, of course. Anyways, cue the Rat King, or in German, Rattenkönig, which translates to, well, Rat King. Shocking, I know. Rat kings are a strange phenomenon where a group of rats are found all tied together by their tails. This was first documented in 1564 and has been documented all over ever since. However, how exactly does a rat king happen? Well, for hundreds of years, it was believed that rat kings were simply a hoax, the work of some bored Europeans sticking some dead black rats together to pass off as some weird phenomenon. After all, rats were, and still are, fairly common in European cities, and considering their relatively short lifespan, there was an abundance of dead rats just kinda lying around. Now, it was believed the phenomenon was a hoax simply because very few people have ever seen a living rat king before. Usually, if one was found, all the rats involved were dead. Their tails are usually stuck together with horsehair or some kind of adhesive, like sap or sebum, which is an oily substance secreted by mammals. Yes, even humans. It's what keeps our skin nice and lubricated. Anyways, these rat kings are usually found in the winter, which led to a theory that rat kings could occur naturally. The reasoning is that rats tend to cluster together when cold, and if one rat was covered in something sticky, it's likely that it would stick to another rat, which would stick to another rat, which would stick to another rat, so on, thus creating a rat king. For centuries, it wasn't known for sure if this was something that could actually happen in nature or not. Sure, the aforementioned theory of one rat getting glued to another makes sense, and yes, countless people have stated they have seen living rat kings, but the phenomenon was rare, and by the time researchers got to them, the rat kings were usually already dead. This was until relatively recently. In 2021, in fact, a living mouse king was found in Russia and untangled, and in October of the same year, a living rat king was found in Estonia and filmed. This essentially confirmed the idea that rat kings could occur naturally in the wild and were not just some weird 16th century hoax. Why did any of this matter? Well, it doesn't. Rat kings are not important, they're just a cool little... all hail the Rat King, and until next time, take care everybody!